Hello and welcome everyone, it's Eternity and we're back with another video of Let's Play Honkai Star Rail. So we're still at the mines and we're still exploring what caused all the problem.
Such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Who's Clara?
Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days. I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the or in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Clara, alright.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarg to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
So they think they can just like take over the mine? It's not how it works. It's not yours.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire, they don't understand your actions.
Which side are you on, Clara?
If only...
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
Varog! We haven't settled our final score.
Sela, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Are we gonna fight him now? I'm
Observe,
excited.
Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
And more fashionably dressed.
He does look stronger.
Hey, is he about to leave? What about the girl in red?
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills, don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Clara thinks he can beat us? Well, that did a little damage.
Trickier to crack.
Right, so we can't automatically fight. This is my first fight with Silverwolf. I just got her in the banner. And we're very lucky, so if you didn't see me pull her, watch the video now. I'm gonna leave the link in the description.
I've got a
And
raid to get
let's
to.
fight.
Let's finish. Time for a buzz. My turn.
Let's go!
Okay, let's blast them. Their weaknesses, it's like they don't work here.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. We've entered the storm.
Well, it was easier than I expected.
To guard and defend. Crush them. You'll pay for this.
Yes, he will.
Tough luck running into me.
He was shaking since the
Let's make
beginning
it
of the conversation with Varrock. Like, he really wanted to lose.
There's always a weakness. Can I have fun this time?
This was too quick of a recovery.
Time for a buzz.
As expected.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
Yes, and what about Clara?
Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far.
Oh, he's here already?
Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while.
He's talking, but his mouth doesn't move. What's up with that?
And, who are your friends here?
Them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
That's quite the tone to take on our first meeting. I won't forget you in a hurry.
Well, maybe speaking from his stomach, like people that hold the dolls in their hands, and it looks
So,
like the doll
you
speaks,
went
but
to
their
all this
mouth
trouble
doesn't
to
really
find
move.
Wildfire. What help is it you need?
He's one of them without the doll.
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of. Never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind. The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses
That's right.
sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Don't be so shocked, Branya.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
You mean your mother?
In this overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
And why would he need the Stellaron?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Don't judge a book by its cover. I myself have put a few centuries behind me. Would you be able to tell?
No, you look 15, March.
I'm familiar with over 20 long-life species. None of them look like you.
Hey, would it kill you to play along?
Wait, maybe she speaks about the time she was frozen in ice and floating in space?
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
But Madame Cocolia.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but but he rejects every effort. He believes that wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys...
It looks like he likes Clara, so we can, like, kidnap her, but
It's
I
difficult
don't
to
think it's
say.
gonna happen.
We have time. Let's get into the details tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Okay, so let's continue. Where do you need to go now? We're just gonna explore everything here. Wait, they're against us? Okay, so I'm running away for now. Let's fight the robot first. And hopefully we're gonna win, even though he did heck of damage to Silverwolf.
This is double speed.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run! Try that again! Watch this awesome move!
Lend me your strength.
Time for a fun! You can't run!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Try that again!
This is double speed.
Finally, the first time I'm using her ultimate.
Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run! Watch this awesome move! Time for a fun!
Lend me your strength.
Try that again! Time for a fun!
Lend me your strength.
Finally, this battle was longer than I expected. And I wonder what we're gonna do now about the Stellaron. Okay, now let's go fight these, I don't know, these wildfire guards? Or which ones are they? I'm already confused. But if they wanna fight, we're gonna fight.
Time for a fun!
This is double speed.
You can't run!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Well, they are a little bit stronger than they seem, I must
Are made
admit.
to be broken.
Time for a fun!
But certainly not strong enough.
Time for a fun! Watch this awesome move!
That was nice.
What was that?
What? Oh my god, I did not expect him. Never saw him coming.
This is double speed. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nice. Let's
Okay,
do it
that's
again
all for
when you're
now.
leveled up.
Alright.
Keep at it.
So I really like the appearance of Silverwolf. Maybe it's because she's new, maybe I'll change it later. But so far, this is how I'm gonna look. There are more here. Well, nothing much to take. Okay, I get it. So we are fighting the first one and the second one's gonna ambush us.
Time for a buzz. You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
So in my opinion,
Time for a buzz.
about the Stellaron, I think either Madame Cocolia or the Svarog knows something. So we already saw a conversation with Svarog. I don't know how much he knows, but I'm pretty sure Madame Cocolia is hiding something and we are going to find out.
Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Is this for the lift? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's fight again. I think this is our last battle in here, in the mine.
Time for a buzz.
And then we can continue the story.
Try that again. You can't run!
Just a scratch.
To guard and defend.
Well, March, I really need your shield now.
Rules are made to be broken.
They are stronger than I expected this time.
Watch
Thank you.
this awesome move. Try that again. You can't run!
They are recovering too fast.
Just a scratch.
Try that again. You can't run! This is double speed. Lend me your strength. Watch this awesome move. Time for a buzz. Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run! This is double speed. Lend me your strength. Try that again.
Just a scratch.
You can't run! Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Time for a buzz.
And we got the last creature left.
Watch this awesome move.
Another creature, more like a
Are made to
robot.
be broken.
And we're gonna get ambushed? No, that's all? Okay.
Is that it? Stingy chest.
Funny silver wolf. Well, nothing else in here. Ooh, so the lift works. But where do we need to go now? Doesn't say now? Oh no, it does. To Boulder Town. But what's up in here? Well, let's go back anyway.
Time to log off. Head
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Thank
Yep.
you.
You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Okay, so I don't understand why there's so much difference between the name of the hotel and the pronunciation. I mean, I'm not a native English speaker, as you can hear, but in my opinion, it's read as Goethe, something like this. But she says Goethe.
not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think?
That's really
Should we
kind.
go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Well, I'm tired.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
Well, maybe Oleg is trapping us and he does know about the Stellaron but doesn't want us to have it?
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Appearances can be deceiving.
Happy
That's right.
now? She's even starting to sound like you.
It has nothing to do with me. But if
That's
you
right.
ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
Well,
No, I don't. Besides, I've never pulled an all-nighter before. Do you know how bad it is for your skin?
I do much.
I'll keep watch.
I wonder what he told her.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
That's
I
right.
wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Kokoliet. Forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Well, I hope that when we wake up, we don't find out that she's kidnapped or something. Or someone tried to hurt her. Nothing to take in this room.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all?
Is this like a vision?
She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
Whose
That
wish?
voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
You're probably right. But the question is what we're gonna find out.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Just us, Bronya.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh?
Well, looks more like visions than
I
nightmares.
understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
Pretty sure.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me.
She found out that we can uncover the truth, and she did not want it to happen. That's probably everything.
What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
You had no choice. She's not just a
I
superior.
don't want you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
We're gonna help you.
Change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Well, I can say I really like Bronya. I mean, last time we didn't know what she's about, if she knows about her mother or if she doesn't, but it seems like she's a good person.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
I don't think that's a good idea. We need to guard the hotel where March and Jen are sleeping. Come back. Where did you go?
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place. But someone
What's
like
with this robot?
Is a little far. I should follow Bronya.
Okay. They walk so slow.
I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
I thought we were going for a walk to
How much
forget
longer
about these
can you
things.
last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Sounds like we arrived just on time. We're gonna help you,
Aren't you
Zila.
supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to
So they
manage
had
an
to leave.
orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
We're gonna help too.
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Don't worry.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Natasha is
The place
really
you're
nice.
going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't...
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
That's
If
right.
we
I'm just
hadn't
hoping that
happened to be passing by,
this place still
were you
exists.
really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
Thank you. If we hadn't... I know it's not her first rodeo, but the thought of her taking on those horrid... Well, she grew up before my eyes, after all. Zila has been like this since she was little. Impulsive and eager to be the best. For people who don't know her, they might, but you can trust her, even with your life.
Okay, so let's go already. Okay, so we need to live through here. Let's teleport a little closer. What's up with this robot? Well, we're gonna check that later. What I'm concerned about is that because the ice took over almost the entire planet, is that there might be like
This is
avalanches and
Rivet Town.
snowstorms that covered the entire
Everything
place.
looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around.
Of course there are monsters
Can't
around.
see anything here.
The monsters are everywhere. Is this it? I mean, we barely even went somewhere.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg
Yeah, I
found
see it.
me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Okay.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters.
We're gonna defeat the monsters. What are you talking about? Okay, so let's start moving. Now this is where we came from.
Careful. Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
They
Don't
won't what?
treat me like a new recruit. I'm all too familiar with the monsters of the fragment.
Time for a buzz.
Okay, so they're not too strong. We didn't really need to worry.
Restaurant?
Probably.
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
This one looks stronger than the little one.
Time for a buzz.
This is double speed.
Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Oh, so this time she doesn't want to look through trash? That's surprising.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those
Somehow.
that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Somehow it looks completely abandoned, but in really good shape. We cannot enter. Let's continue this way.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for. Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone
I'm
else
sure.
got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Maybe we can find the person that was here and took all the supplies that we needed. I love these puzzles. Oh wow, he looks strong. There's a little kid here.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
It's none of us beeswax. Okay, that was funny.
Took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
That's enough. You're overreacting, Zila.
Everyone in the underworld knows that this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield.
200 chills what?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Zila, that's
Sounds like it's real this time.
It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of the highest purity.
I don't see it. Where is it? Do you see it?
You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal.
Okay, great.
If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill.
He means the orphanage.
Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it.
Thanks.
Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right?
A gift from her mother, probably.
Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
It is taking a little too long with the story. Okay, we said we're gonna go there later. I think we came from here. And I'm gonna skip these monsters for now. Nothing in here. Gonna try to take this box really quickly. Funny.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs.
Let's see what
I
it's
feel like I've
doing.
seen them before.
Where is he taking me? Oh no, I'm gonna fight him later also. Continue the mission first. Well, I thought we were gonna make it, but he was faster than us.
Time for a buzz. Watch this awesome move. Lend me your strength. Time for a buzz. Lend me your strength. Guard and defend. Crush them.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way.
There are
wonder what the
monsters
old place is like
everywhere.
now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
Gonna need to pass through this
Stairs
one.
seem to have become more narrow.
Almost there. I didn't expect
He's
this
still
quick.
after me?
We made it. It's been so long.
No, it's not.
But this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Well, if we're speaking realistically, I think that rubbing alcohol should still be useful, but maybe like pads to cover wounds won't be.
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal.
Let's take him down.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
You'll pay for this. This battle is unavoidable.
You took the bait.
Let's make it quick.
Can I have fun this time?
Let's go.
Okay, it wasn't too difficult.
That was it? Nah, I couldn't take it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
Maybe she also had visions like what we're saying about her mother, about Madame Cocolia.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait.
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Unless what? They did not say anything. Okay, let's go up to the orphanage. Well, seems like we can.
found this. Here, take it.
What is this? A brooch?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. This must be some kid's masterpiece.
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a replacement of sorts.
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from here.
That's cute.
You sure are prissy, huh? Just take it.
Okay, so how can we go up to the orphanage? Well, not through here.
Ugh, this swing is covered in dust. Hey, don't sit on it. It's filthy.
It sure brings back memories. I still remember one time I swung super high and everyone was scared I would fly off.
Who knew swinging could be so intense?
At the time, I wanted to swing myself into the sky and fly up to the overworld.
So dangerous. You're lucky to have lived till now.
Aren't we all, though?
Okay, so I get that we need to explore a bit more this circle before we can go up.
What's up here? Some kind of toy?
Yep. You pick. Look at this. After over 10 years, the teeth marks are still here.
Teeth marks?
All right, well, this one time, a big kid was trying to steal this toy from me. I could not wrestle him for it, so I just bit down hard and hung on for dear life.
How boorish.
Okay, so what's next?
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. It's great. It's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
Well, then I guess I was incorrect about the rubbing alcohol.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
Looks cute.
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
Maybe Branya grew up at the orphanage?
No. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you?
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry. The architects said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
Possible.
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cacolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough.
Why not?
Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. Ugh, so annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for?
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Zila. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
Maybe that's what you needed.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem.
Yeah, do that. Why not?
I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
I should let those two people alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkiller. I should let those two people alone for the only thing left to find is...
Okay, so let them be alone. And I think this video is getting really long, so maybe we're gonna continue this next time in our next video. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get luck on your next pull. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching.